I'm Vinicia. I'm an environment business student. My research investigated the current status of seaweed farming as an emerging technological innovation system in Mauritius and its prospects as a sustainable industry. So, by being a carbon sink and due to its high protein content, seaweeds appear as a more sustainable way of feeding an increasing global population. At a local scale, it improves coastal communities' livelihoods with an additional source of income. So this research allowed to adapt a framework to support governments and institutions in their sustainability transitions towards seaweed farming or other blue economy related activities in Mauritius and other insular states. So I'm very grateful for having received the Beaumont Award, and I really hope that this is only the beginning of my and other students' journey in having a positive impact on society.
Hi, my name is Henry Aldridge. I'm a final year physics student and my research project was on using AI for single-cell analysis. Cancer is an ever-increasing burden on society and it's absolutely crucial that improved early detection methods are developed. Barrett's esophagus is a precancerous disease to esophageal cancer, which is the sixth deadliest cancer and has a poor survival rate. So the early detection of Barrett's esophagus is crucial to improving esophageal cancer prognosis. My project investigated the use of convolutional neural networks for classifying images of deformed Barrett's esophagus cells obtained from a microfluidic device, and it achieved a 99% classification accuracy. This could be the foundation for future Barrett's esophagus detection methods, but also for the detection of other diseases. I'm delighted to receive the Beaumont Award, as my project has been a great passion of mine for the past 8 months.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm a fourth year computer science student and I'm here to talk to you about my final year project. The aim of the project was to construct an artificial intelligence model in order to generate new antibiotics for E. coli. In order to do this, a novel approach was developed, combining generative examination networks and the selfie's chemical representation. As a result, our model was able to generate new valid chemicals that displayed antibiotic properties towards E. coli, as well as other desirable traits such as low toxicity and ease of synthesis. The model can also be easily adapted to bacteria other than E. coli, given that there is a suitable dataset of antibiotics for the target. I believe that the future of drug discovery lies within this field of research. I'm extremely honoured to receive the Beaumont Award, and I hope that the increased recognition is able to bring attention to the field of bioinformatics, as I believe this area of research can be greatly utilised to better the world.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm an ecology and conservation student, and in my final year research project, I sought to determine whether intra and interspecific variation exists in the bleaching response of scleractinian corals to marine heat waves. Through conducting a systematic review of over 1,600 journal articles and a subsequent meta-analysis, I found that in some regions and some genera, bleaching response invoked by marine heat waves was more prevalent than others. My findings may be used to inform which reefs are focused on for conservation efforts post-heatwave, and also which species may be appropriate for use in a given region if these conservation efforts are grounded in coral transplantation. Over 500 million people globally are reliant on coral reefs for food and income, and so I hope that my findings will aid in preserving the presence of these reefs and their ecosystem services both now and into the future. I'm very grateful to be a recipient of the Beaumont Award and to have the opportunity to showcase my research findings.
Hello, my name is Precious Juligbo. I'm a fourth year medical student. So last year I intercalated in the Masters of Research where I looked at the use of fluorescent nanoparticles to optimize the colorectal surgery. So the idea is surgeons are unable to reliably visualize colorectal cancer cells while operating on a patient. However, when you administer the fluorescent nanoparticles, the hope is that they will bind specifically to the colorectal cancer cells and causes it to fluoresce. And in that way, the surgeon is able to remove it completely, and that is better for the patient's outcome. So my role in this was characterizing the nanoparticles to ensure that they were not toxic to cells, and to also check the efficacy of the nanoparticles in binding specifically to the colorectal cells and complex 3D spheroids. And this was a success. It is an honor to receive the Beaumont Award because it encourages me to continue to merge my academic research with my clinical practice.
Hi, my name's Victoria and I'm a third year law student. I'm also a Laidlaw scholar, and as part of the programme I had the opportunity to work on a research project titled Understanding Perceptions and Experiences among Teaching Staff of Autistic Girls in Education. As currently autism is regarded as having a higher prevalence in males, the majority of the literature exploring the experiences of autistic children in school focuses on boys. This research aimed to fill this gap and explore teacher understanding of autistic girls specifically. The findings demonstrated that the overwhelming majority of teachers felt autism presented differently in girls, and girls were more likely to mask their autistic traits, which is linked to a later diagnosis and ultimately delays in receiving support. The study respondents also shared a wide range of valuable strategies and highlighted different priorities for staff training and development of a more inclusive school. I'm delighted to have received the Beaumont Award for my contribution to this project, and I hope that this work can be used to inform school practice and staff training and consequently have a positive impact on the educational experiences of autistic girls.
Hi, my name's Ellie. I'm an English language and linguistics student, and my final year research project focused on accent discrimination in the UK and how this impacts social mobility and progression. My research focused in particular on gathering the voices and opinions of those who typically go unheard, reflecting the views and data that was truly evidential of the general public. I unpicked further about how the political and economic neglects of a north-south divide has maintained negative accent stereotypes and as a result stagnated social progression and limited access to within a higher education. Having my hard work and efforts recognised with this award is extremely validating for language research as a whole and shows just how impactful linguistic discrimination truly is. I cannot thank you enough for the award, and I'm extremely grateful that my project has been recognised in such a way.
Battery development for the rapidly electrifying automotive sector requires efficient material usage in order to make electric vehicles a valid replacement to combustion alternatives. Active cell balancing explored in this project uncovers a more efficient use of stored energy by maintaining the internal battery cell structure at optimal state of charge distribution. The proposed control system provides a controlled inter-cell charge flow for optimal charging characteristics. Resulting balancing strategy can increase battery longevity and driving range. It is an honor to receive the Beaumont Award, and very gratifying to have my research appreciated by the wider academic audience. It is very rewarding to see its potential to bring positive contribution to the UN Sustainability Development Goals and a great motivator for further work. Thank you very much for the honor and for the opportunity to present my research. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dan West and I'm a final year natural sciences student. My project has investigated how you can control the mechanical properties of a protein hydrogel material. Protein hydrogels have very similar mechanical properties to biological tissues and similar structures to the extracellular matrix, and so they're very useful for biomedical applications, for example wound healing. I've looked into how you can mimic the mechanical properties of tissues by regulating the properties of protein hydrogels and potentially improve the biomedical applications of protein hydrogels. I feel very honoured to have won the Beaumont Award and have my research recognised.
Hi, I'm Isabel Wicks, a fourth year geophysical sciences student, and over the past year and a half I've been using remote sensing to investigate surface thermal regimes of proglacial lakes across high mountain Asia. These lakes are of vital importance as they are crucial indicators of glacial retreat and can also pose serious flood risks to the communities living downstream. These communities also rely on glacial meltwater for their freshwater needs, thus understanding meltwater regime change is crucial in ensuring the longevity of these important and unique communities. Through the use of satellite thermal and optical imagery, my research has revealed for the first time complex interactions between these lakes, their host glaciers and the climate. This work will go on to inform further cryospheric research and modelling, aiding our understanding of ice loss in the 21st century. I'm thrilled to have received the Beaumont Award, and I hope that my recognition here goes on to inspire further women and girls to enter cryospheric science.